I'm in the shop like LeBron. Plotting on stocks and bonds. I'm in the shop like LeBron. Round table with my team, putting on for my squad. Homie. I'm in the shop like LeBron. Plotting on stocks and bonds. I'm in the shop like LeBron. Round table with my team, putting on for my squad. Homie. I'm in the shop like LeBron. For real. Okay. I'm in the shop like LeBron. For real. We analyze the game different, we talk game different. It's been in our bloodline before us, and it will remain long after us. This is Generational Wealth of Sports, sponsored by InvestTV Television. Register to have your own InvestTV channel today at InvestTV.Club. That's InvestTV.Club, the place where your content is appreciated. You get paid for the likes you receive on your content, and you also get paid every time someone views your channel. Together we will shine. Register today to have your own channel at InvestTV.Club.
All right, there we go.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's what's up. Let's see here, man. Might have to give Pops a call.
Oh, yeah.
Where he at? Gonna be late to the party.
Right. You got that 40-minute time limit. It's tough. They kicked us right off of this joint. I was like, man, I was even get to say
force us to spend money.
And I was like, shoot, 17 a month. I was like, shoot.
Yeah. I see him, but I don't see him. There he is. What's going on? What you was doing, man? Taking a nap, man?
Not quite. Got that in earlier.
Hey, I hear that. Sure. One of these days, I might have to get on a nap regimen.
Refreshing.
For real. Yeah, man, we back at it, man. We gonna pick up where we left off.
All right, it'll work.
Yeah,
I'm locked and loaded today. I got all it. It was a full day of football for me.
Be prepared for this.
Uh-huh.
All right, man. Let's start with Dallas. Okay, Dallas is they're at Cleveland for week 1. They are against the Saints at home. They got Baltimore at home in week 3. They got New York in New York week 4.
Which New York Giants?
Oh, New York Giants. The Giants. They got the Giants. Okay, they got Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. Okay, they got Detroit at home for week 6. Then they got the bye week 7. They got San Francisco at San Francisco. They got Atlanta at Atlanta. They have Philly at home in week 10. They have Houston at home in week 11. They kind of close though. I don't know. There'll probably be a mixed crowd up in there for that game.
Yeah,
for sure. The Cowboys fans all over the world, man.
Yeah, you ain't lying. It says mixed crowd everywhere they go. Huh?
Everywhere.
Oh man, they got Washington week 12 at Washington. They have New York Giants back at home for week 13. They're at home against the Bengals in week 14. They have Carolina at Carolina week 15. They have Tampa Bay at home week 16. They got Philly in Philly week 17. And they have Washington at home to end the season off.
Okay.
Okay. I'm thinking 12-5 on that one.
Same.
As long as Lamb is playing.
Right.
Tough opening schedule.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
They get that guy in the lineup quicker than because he's been working out like he should.
Right.
I'm going 10-7.
10-7.
Oh,
And you said
I
you
think
got
they gonna
12-5, D?
Yep, 12-5.
Okay.
Give or take one or two here and there.
You got to get a little breathing room.
Because they got a few trap games in there. Because they got it was like the one they played before that was kind of a tough team. Then they got the Lions right after that, and it's like that's the window where it's like if they're not, but it's like then again it's early season Dallas. They're great in the regular season, but when the playoffs come, can you still?
That's why I'm giving them a benefit of the doubt there, because normally in the regular season, things go their way. You know, it's like they lose the games that you think they'll lose, and they win the games, you know, that you think they'll win. But depending on who the personnel they got out there, that's the major thing this year.
For sure.
Yeah. A lot of them are disgruntled to get that money.
Yeah. It's a lot of that going on. You know, it's a lot of that going on. I guess people trying to set the market. No matter who's up, I'm the receiver that's up, I'm setting the market. I'm the quarterback, I want to set the market.
It's like Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is like saying, I'm going to wait and see if y'all win this thing for me, get me something. If not, my quarterback gone, my coach is gone. You know?
He been losing for too long.
He ain't trying to long term nobody right now. All y'all short term.
Right, man. You ain't lying about that. For real. I ain't mad at him. Sure.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Next we got the Eagles. All right. They have Green Bay at home to start the season, which I think is going to be a good game.
A real good game.
Then after that, they got Atlanta at home. They're away in New Orleans week 3. They are away in Tampa Bay week 4. They got the bye week 5, and messing around with Jalen Hurts. I don't know. That's an early bye week.
It's early.
They're at home against the Browns. They're away against the Giants for week 7. They are away against the Bengals week 8. They have Jacksonville at home week 9. They have Dallas for week 10, and that's in Dallas. They have Washington at home week 11. They have the Rams, and they're in LA for that game week 12. They're in Baltimore week 13. Okay, they have Carolina at home for week 14. All right, they have Pittsburgh at home for week 15. They have Washington. They're in Washington week 16. They have Dallas at home for week 17. And they have New York Giants at home to close the season.
Man, this sounds like a cakewalk.
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable.
The worst division in football, man.
Yeah, for real.
Like to me, it ain't playing nobody.
I guess man. I don't see how I can do the Cowboys and the Eagles both at 12-5, but I'm gonna do it. What you think?
The Eagles get 13.
Okay.
I'm a concur with 13 because I was like, I'm gonna give them the edge over the Cowboys.
Okay.
Because I think the Cowboys are like the only major comp, maybe besides like a Bengals game.
Well, and they got the Ravens in there.
Yeah, and then that's
Yeah.
It's like that's the good team we're playing.
Yeah. That's in the Rams, they got Pops. They got both of Pop's
Yeah.
squads. The NFC team, the Rams, and the AFC team, the Ravens. Hey, who your team, D?
At the moment, I've sort of talked myself out of a lot of teams, so I'm
Oh,
sort
you're
of
a free
all
agent. The way I am with the NBA, I'm still a free agent with the NBA.
yeah. Because I was like, should I be a Falcons fan or something just to be out of left field? Or I guess I was supposed to be a Jets guy, but I'm not I'm on the outs with Aaron Rodgers at the moment.
Okay.
Gotta show it to you.
Right. Never know what to expect with that guy.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to go to the Giants next.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. 0-17.
Hey, pretty close.
Right.
Danny Dimes.
They start the season off at home against Minnesota. Okay. Then they're at Washington. And they're at Cleveland. Then they play Dallas. They're at home for Dallas in week 4. They're in Seattle week 5. They're at home for Cincinnati, and they're at home for Philly after that. That's a tough stretch right there. They're at Pittsburgh for week 8. They are at home against Washington for week 9. They're at home against Carolina week 10. And then they have a bye week. Okay, then they got Tampa. That's in New York for that game. We'll see what's up with I think Baker Mayfield taking the snaps for Tampa, man. I think he earned it.
I mean, he had here last year.
Yeah, he did decent.
As a Baker Mayfield hater in his own right.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay,
he's better than most.
Yeah,
Right.
he went out there and did enough to get him somewhere. So we'll see how it goes. Week 13, they have Dallas in Dallas. Week 14, they're at the Saints in New Orleans. Week 15, they're in Baltimore. Okay, week 16, they're at Atlanta. Week 17, they're at home against the Colts. In week 18, they close it out in Philly. I don't know, man. They got rid of Saquon, and I was watching when I was watching the Hard Knocks, I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on in that office over there, but they was just talking all willy-nilly. Like he ain't even got no game or something like that. Like he was your best player.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 5. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go 5-12.
That's what I got. 5-12.
I got 2-15. Hot chicken.
Hey, if Danny Dimes gets hurt and I think Tyrod Taylor went to somebody else.
The way Dimes was playing last year, I seen his stats and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you got as many touchdowns, more interceptions than you got touchdowns.
Yeah. So whoever they backup is, I forgot who they brought in there, but yeah, they might have to, I'm gonna give them 5.
Okay.
Let's just sneak it up on a couple there.
Yeah.
They're gonna win 3 and sneak up on a couple.
They should.
Maybe they could sneak one at the very end of the year if nobody cares and they're resting. And it's like week 18, the Cowboys or the Eagles are all the way up there. And it's like, we don't care. Maybe they get 3. Well, it's sort of the worst case scenario, but
I like the coach. I can say that. I like Dayball over there. I do like him. You know
I put the Cowboys Eagles up a little too high.
He'll probably be somewhere else next year.
Probably.
We got the Commanders next. Okay, they start the season at Tampa. Then they have New York at home.
Mhm.
Then
Giants,
they have. You say what?
Giants or Jets.
Oh yeah, man. It's the Giants. The Giants.
Oh, okay. Giants.
All right. Yeah, they then week 3 they got the Bengals and they're in Cincinnati for that game. They have Arizona in Arizona. They have Cleveland at home. They have Baltimore in Baltimore. They have Carolina at home. Then they have the Bears at home. Then they have the Giants at New York for week 9. Okay, they have Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh for week 10. They're in Philly for week 11. Then they're at home against Dallas. Then they're at home against the Titans. And they get all the way to week 14, and then they get a bye week. So they might get a little late push if they get refreshed. They have week 15. They come back from the bye week against the Saints, and they're in New Orleans for that one. Okay, they have Philly. They're at home against Philly for week 16. They're at home against Atlanta week 17. And they finish out the season in Dallas.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah, I'm looking. They look like they're gonna have They might have Daniels, that the rookie, taking the snaps over there. You know, I'm gonna give them 8 and 9. I'm gonna give them 8 and 9. Yeah, I like his game a little bit, but in that conference, man, I'm thinking they can pull a few splits. And maybe they can take the Giants down twice. If they do that, I get them the 8.
Wow. I got them 5-12.
5-12.
Same.
5-12.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
5-12.
Because I was like, yeah, they might because I was like, they could get the home game versus the Giants. And then there's a couple games in there that I'm like, okay, it could probably sneak one. And then depending on if somebody else was to fall off a little bit, they could be like, oh, well, we just won this one.
Yeah.
So we give somebody something. We can't just look crazy.
They're praying for injuries, huh?
Right.
I mean, best case scenario, they get a 9-8 in the season.
They got to do something to squeeze it out.
Yeah.
For real. Wow. Okay, let's see here. Next, we're gonna go to the Falcons. And I'm hoping. I ain't looked at the schedule, but I'm hoping that the Falcons could put something together this year. Because they're in need.
They got Captain Kirk over there. You see the Sparty on the dome you got right now. Captain Kirk over there.
Right. You know, he's good enough to get them some wins and then lose in the playoffs. So let's see if he'll get them to the playoffs. They start the season at home against Pittsburgh. Okay, then they're on the road against Philly. Then they got Kansas City at home. We know how that one turns out. They got the Saints at home. Then they have the Bucks at home. All right. Then they're away against Carolina. Then they have Seattle at home. Then they're away to Tampa. Then they have Carolina away. Hold on. Nope. They're away at Carolina for week 6. Oh, okay. Hold on. They had Tampa twice already. That's what that confused me a little bit. Okay. Week 5, they were at home against Tampa. Week 6, they're at Carolina. Week 7, they're at home against Seattle. Week 8, they're at Tampa. Okay. All right. And then week 9, they're at home against Dallas. Week 10, they're in New Orleans. Week 11, they're in Denver. And who does Denver got taking the snaps right now? Was it
rookie?
They got a rookie over there?
Bo Nix, yeah.
Oh man. Oh no, I can't do that. They got a bye week, week 12. They got the Los Angeles. No, that ain't the Rams. That's the Chargers. They got the Chargers week 13 at home. Okay, they have Minnesota in Minnesota. They have the Raiders in Las Vegas. Then they have the Giants at home. They're away in Washington. And they close out the season with the Panthers at home.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good schedule.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. I don't know if they're gonna make the playoffs because I got them 9-8.
They're much better this year. They are much better.
I was gonna give them 10-7.
10-7. 10-7.
Yes.
12-5.
Oh man.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's a leap right there.
Yeah.
12-5 for the Falcons.
It was pretty favorable, I would say.
Yeah,
they got Penix backing up Cousins now. So if Cousins go down, Penix gonna come in there throwing dimes. So
yeah, he do got some game.
They're gonna be all right. That's all they needed was somebody to control quarterback.
Yeah, okay. I hear that.
Got one of the best rosters in the league.
Okay, here we go. We got the Panthers next, and I'm like, man, I'm hoping that the kid gets at least win some games.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, man, but I don't know. I don't know. It might be 0-17. Let's see. They start the season in New Orleans, and they still got Carr in New Orleans, right? Derek Carr, he's taking a snap.
No, it's Derek Carr, I think, is New Orleans.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like New Orleans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like Bryce. It depends on if Bryce Young can make the jump to I'm an NFL player now.
Yeah. Man, that's a tough.
Wheaties.
All right, week 2, the Panthers play against the Chargers, and they're at home. Week 3, they're in Las Vegas. Week 4, they're at home against the Bengals. Week 5, they are at Chicago. Week 6, they're at home against Atlanta. Week 7, they are at Washington. Then they're at Denver. Okay, week 9, they're at home against New Orleans. Week 10, they're at home against the Giants. Then they have a bye week. Then on Thanksgiving, they're at home against Kansas City. And we know how that goes.
Carolina 31, Kansas City 6.
Yeah. Good luck. Week 13, they're at home against Tampa. Week 14, they're away in Philly. Then they're at home against Dallas. And they're at home against Arizona. Then they're away in Tampa. And they close the season away in Atlanta. I think I'm going to go 4-13.
I concur.
4-13 it is.
You said the same thing.
You said 4-13?
There's at least one gift in there, but we'll go 4-13.
I think that's the first one we had across the board.
Yeah.
Everybody said 4-13.
The notes I got, they could spin a little magic one way or another. They might could get 5, 6, 7.
Okay. I bet if they get to 6, I bet they happy.
Yeah.
Just don't have any weapons over there. Ain't nothing they can do.
Yeah, it's tough for them, man. It's tough for them. They got to surround him. They got to protect him first, and they got to surround him with some weapons because they're not getting nobody off the field.
They 2 years away from being 2 years away.
Oh man. Okay, next we got the Bucks. All right. And the people that I got to deal with on the regular out here in Florida, these
Go
Bucks
Bucks.
fans. Let's see here. We got they're at home against Washington to start the season. Then they're away against Detroit. Then they're at home against Denver and at home against Philly. Then they're away in Atlanta. And they're away in New Orleans. Then they're at home against Baltimore. And they're at home against Atlanta. Then they're away in Kansas City. We know how that goes.
Go Bucks.
Then they're at home against San Francisco. Then they have a bye week, week 11.
They get no favors.
Right, for real. This is a tough schedule. It's a bye week, week 11. Then they're away against the Giants. And they're away against the Panthers. Then they have a home game against the Raiders. Then they're away against the Chargers. They're away against Dallas. Then they have a home game against Carolina. And they have a home game against New Orleans. That's a tough schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If Baker Mayfield can do his thing, I'm gonna give them 9-8, but I think they could get 10-7 if Baker Mayfield is locked in.
Mm-hmm.
They
Okay.
could.
I'm
What
going
you think?
8-9.
I was the
8-9.
same 8-9 because I was like,
8-9.
I have to reverse that because I was like, I was struggling because I got to 8 because at the end of the season stretch is really where the money is going to be made because that first 10 games is tough.
Mhm.
Because it's
Yeah.
like, I got Kansas City, then I have the 49ers, then I got the Eagles, then I got the Cowboys. And it's like, I
Right.
play all them right in a row.
Right. They
Am I
got
supposed
Kansas
to-
City in Kansas City.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
problem.
It was like, that's the
Wow.
AFC match I could get. I couldn't have got nobody else, not the Patriots, anybody.
Okay.
No
that
grace.
was- right, for real. Yeah, that's a tough schedule for
Try
the
to squeak in
Bucks.
the playoffs, maybe.
Shout out to Brother K, so we just give you your props now because you're gonna be mad when the when the season ends and y'all record ain't make the playoffs. Okay, he the one that's in that music video with me rocking the Brady stuff. I'm like, man, get out my video with them. And they won the Super Bowl that night against us. Oh my goodness. We have a forever rivalry. Next, we got the Saints. Okay. And I don't know what they're doing, but we'll see. They start the season at home against Carolina. Okay. Then they're away against Dallas. All right. Then they at home against Philly. Then they're away against Atlanta. Away against Kansas City, and we know how that turns out. They're at home against Tampa. Then they're at home against Denver. Then they're away against the Chargers. They're away against the Panthers. They're at home against Atlanta. And then they're at home against Cleveland Browns. Then they have a bye week, week 12. Then they come off the bye week at home against the Rams. They're away against the Giants. Then they're at home against Washington. They're away against Green Bay. They're at home against the Raiders. And they close the season away against Tampa Bay. That's a tough schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's difficult.
Yeah, I think I got them 4-13 the same way I got the Panthers. For real, I don't see it. They got one good receiver and they got Derek Carr, but we know how he play. He up and down.
Yeah, they get that dome magic though. That voodoo down there get them couple.
They got taken down over So
that's how they gonna get the 4.
oh, all right.
What
I'm
y'all
gonna say
think?
7-10.
7-10.
I'm gonna be generous and give them a 8-9.
8-9. Okay. All right. Then we got the automatic 0-17 Cardinals. I
Yeah.
don't know what they got going on. You know what? I think,
Marvin Harrison.
yeah.
7.5 over and under. It's not too bad.
Okay.
They got over and under on 7.5 game.
Man, looking at this schedule, boy, I don't know.
Take the under. Take the under.
For real. Ooh, wait. They start the season at Buffalo. Then they're at home against the Rams and at home against the Lions. That's 0-3.
Yeah.
Then they're at home against Washington. Then the stretch get even worse. They're at San Francisco. Then they're at Green Bay. Then they're at home against the Chargers. And then they're at Miami. Okay. Then they're at home. They're at home against the Jets. Okay. Then they have a bye week, week 11. Then they're away in Seattle. They're away in Minnesota. Then they're at home at Seattle. And they're at home for the Patriots. Then they're away for Carolina. They're away for the Rams. And they're at home to close the season against San Francisco.
Okay. Ain't too bad.
Nah, I'm taking the under, man. They 3-14 in my book. What y'all think?
6-11.
6-11. I was gonna say, yeah, I was like, because I did the math and I was like, there's one maybe in there, but 6-11 is
6-11.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get through these here. We got the Seahawks coming up next.
All right.
Seahawks coming up next.
Gino.
Right. He had a good season last year. Let's see if he can get back. Okay. They start the season. Yeah, I know, right? They start the season at home against Denver. Okay. Then they're away against the Patriots. And they're at home against Miami. And they're away against Detroit. Then they're at home against the Giants and at home against the 49ers. Then they're away against Atlanta. Then they're at home against the Bills and at home against the Rams. Then they have a bye week, week 10. Then they're away against San Francisco. They're at home against Arizona. They're away against the Jets. Then they're away against Arizona. They're at home against Green Bay. They're at home against Minnesota. They're away against the Bears. And they close the season away against the Rams. Oh, man. They ain't making the playoffs, man. I got them 6-11, man.
A little short, huh?
Yeah.
7-10.
7-10.
Worst case.
You got 7-10 too, D?
Yep, 7-10.
Okay. All right. Next, we'll get to your Pop Squad 49ers.
All right. This one, we'll see what happens.
Right.
Wait a minute, is Ayuk gonna be in there? Is Ayuk gonna be playing?
Oh man. They gotta lock him in. You know what? They have to lock Ayuk in for me to take him serious. Because they talk about Debo and McCaffrey, but the way that Purdy lights up when he throw it into Ayuk is a different game. That's his guy. Yeah, they got killed, they got all that. But Ayuk is the guy. They need to lock him down. Sure, Shondell better send a call in. Shondell better send a call in. Okay. 49ers, they start the season at home against the Jets. All right. Then they're away against Minnesota, and they're away against the Rams, and they have the Patriots at home, and they have Arizona at home. Then they're away against Seattle. Then they get their first loss of the season against Kansas City, and they're at home. They're at home for that game. And then they're at home against Dallas. Okay. Then they have a bye week, week 9. They come back and they're in Tampa. Then they're at home against Seattle. They're away against Green Bay. They're away against Buffalo. They have the Bears at home. Then they have the Rams at home. Then they're away in Miami. They're at home against Detroit. And they close out the season away against Arizona.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm going to go 13-4.
Okay.
I'm going to go 13-4. Yeah. That Detroit game. I need Detroit to get that.
Yeah. 11-6 I'm going. I just think they got too many injuries and too many uncertains right now. They're just not on the same. They're going to struggle out the gate.
14-3.
14-3. Yeah, make your dad proud. He's
Super
at
Bowl.
home with the thumbs up.
if everybody is playing for real and they're healthy, there's not too much to stop them again. Then they might get lucky again because they find ways to pull games like magic.
Right.
I think they might have some. They might rival New Orleans and Voodoo down there in San Fran.
He got something.
Yeah, something going on.
They got them.
All right, so we're gonna close out the NFC with the Rams.
All right.
Let's see what they got here. They start the season at Detroit. Okay, then they're at Arizona. Okay, then they're at home against San Francisco. Then they're at Chicago, and they're at home against Green Bay. Then they have a bye week, week 6. That's an early bye week for the arms and the shoulders of Stafford. They come back from the bye week.
Jimmy G off the bench. He ready.
Oh, man, come on. Oh, no. 0-17.
Go, Jimmy. Go, Jimmy.
The week 7, they come back. They're at home against the Raiders. And they're at home against Minnesota. Then they're away against Seattle. And they're at home against Miami. Then they're away against the Patriots. Then they're at home against Philly. Then they're away against the Saints. They're at home against Buffalo. They're away against San Francisco. They're away against the Jets. Then they're at home against Arizona and at home to finish the season against Seattle. I'm going to go 11-6 on that one.
12-5. 12-5.
I'll compare to 12-5.
12-5.
Yep.
Super Bowl.
It was looking pretty good.
We'll see how it goes. Okay, so the Bears, I got them 6-11. D got them 5-12. Pops got them 8-9. The Lions, I got them 13-4. D got them 11-6. Pops got them 12-5. Packers, I got them 9-8. D got them 9-8. Pops got them 10-7. Vikings, I got them 6-11. D got them 3-14. Pops got them 3-14. Cowboys, I got them 12-5. D got them 12-5. Pops got them 10-7. Eagles, I got them 12-5. Okay, D got them 13-4. Pops got them 13-4. Giants, I got 5-12. Pops got them 5-12, and D got them 2-15. Commanders, I got them 8-9. D got them 5-12. Pops got them 5-12. Falcons, I got them 9-8. D got them 10-7. Pops got them 12-5. Panthers, I got them 4-13. We all got them 4-13 for the Panthers. Bucks, I got them 9-8. Y'all both have them 8-9. Saints, I got them 4-13. D got them 8-9. Pops got them 7-10. Cardinals, I got them 3-14. D got them 6-11, and Pops got them 6-11. Seahawks, I got them 6-11. You both have them 7-10. 49ers, I got them 13-4. D got them 14-3. Pops got them 11-6. Rams, I got them 11-6. D got them 12-5, and Pops got them 12-5. Yeah, we locked in for the NFC. Next time we'll tackle the AFC and see how far we can get here.
Yeah, got to put a bag of popcorn on it.
Right, for real. That's about our time there, man. Generational wealth of sports right here. We'll be back soon.
All right.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all as always.
Right, all right.
All right, talk to you soon.
Yep.
Price done went up. I'm blessed and I'm loved. My life looking up. If you ain't on my squad, you ain't righteous enough. And that's your fault. You can't blame us. You must have been hating when you could have came up. For real. I'm in the shop like LeBron. Plotting on stocks and bonds. For real. I'm in the shop like LeBron. Round table with my team, putting on for my squad. For my squad, homie. I'm in the shop like LeBron. Plotting on stocks and bonds. For real. I'm in the shop like LeBron. Round table with my team, putting on for my squad. For my squad, homie. I'm in the shop like LeBron. For real, for real, for real, for real. I'm in the shop like LeBron. For real, for real, for real, for real. Good heaven. 80s baby with the 90s swag. Got on 4 rings right now, by the way. Haha. With more to get. For real.